Hi, ladies. How's everybody doing today? You know, I've been sharing a lot of kind of heavy stuff and my opinions and stuff like that. So I thought I'd do something really fun today. The Kentucky Derby is coming up, and so I thought we would play with hats. And before I do that, I wanted to tell you just a quick little backstory on the Kentucky Derby and why I get so excited about it and why I watch it. First of all, in case you hadn't figured that out, I'm a girly girl, so I love frills and foo-foo and makeup and clothes and hats and stuff. I've never felt like I looked good in hats, and so I never wore them. And it kind of put me out of my comfort zone, so I never wore them. But I did find a few with the help of my daughter that look okay on me, and so I wear them once in a while. But before I go into the hats, I want to tell you the backstory. It's really quick. And that is, when I was growing up, I lived in Michigan. And in Michigan, when I was growing up at the age of 12, I think now it's any time, but then it was the age of 12, you could go to the racetrack with your parents. And so my dad loved the horses, and he couldn't wait until I turned 12 years old so he could take me. So before I turned 12, he handicapped the horses and everything. He didn't get rich off of it, but he had a lot of fun. And so before I turned 12, he had set me down with a form sheet and taught me some about, going through the horses and handicapping them and going through all the things that you have to check. So he gave me all the details and stuff. So I had fun doing that with him because it was him and I. And so I liked that. And so when I moved to California and they moved out here a year later, we have 2 tracks out here and they did go, but I never went with them. I was busy raising a family and stuff then. And so every year, he would always make sure and watch the 3 horse races, the first being the Kentucky Derby. And it's always the first Saturday in May. And so when he passed, I just kind of made it a tradition for me that I make sure that I set that day aside and I watch the Kentucky Derby with my dad emotionally. So it's fun for me and I enjoy it. I like the pre-race information, and so I get to hear about all the jockeys and all the horses and the owners, and they interview everybody, and oh, it's so much fun. I just love it. So do any of you like the horse races, or do you like specifically maybe the Kentucky Derby, or all 3 of those races maybe? Just kind of where are your thoughts on it? And do you like hats? Do you wear hats? When do you wear them? How do you wear them? What kind do you wear? Inquiring minds want to know, like me. So I have a few hats that I wanted to share with you, and some of them I can wear pretty good. Some of them maybe I don't put on quite right. I did when I was selling skincare and cosmetics in the 1980s. We also did color analysis, body type analysis, fashion analysis, styling, everything. And so I learned a whole lot. And coming from a girl that knew nothing, wore blue jeans and brown shirts because I didn't want to be noticed. It took me a while to get into that. And when I did, I just loved it. And I found my calling. I found where I belonged. And so it was a lot of fun. So anyway, I have some hats I want to share with you, and this is one. I like pearls, I like sparkly, and so this one's kind of fun. And I was taught when you wear these that you do not have your hair showing in front. So you put your head down. And you pull it down over your ears as far as you can. Now you can put your hair back or however you want to do it. My hair is going to be a mess when I get through here. But that's one of my hats and I really like it. It's sparkly, it's cute. You can go almost anywhere in it. You go out for the day and you don't have a real good hair day. You just throw this on with your makeup and a cute shirt and you're good to go. So I like that one. You see how I pulled it down over my ears, and you kind of have to keep pulling that one down over your ears because it keeps wanting to slide back up. Maybe if I had my hair behind my ears, it wouldn't slide up because it would be on my skin then instead of my hair. The problem with this kind of a hat is the rim inside, and especially when it's white, because it does get makeup on it. If you can see the makeup a little bit. And so the beauty of this particular hat is I just put some soap in the sink, like a gentle soap, and I soak it. And then I just kind of rub on it and it comes right off. If it doesn't, you can take a light brush and go over it, because the rest of the hat is fine, but you wear it one time and you got makeup on it. But I love the hat. So that's one of my hats. Another one that's kind of fun and different. The tag, I feel like, should be in the back on the inside, but the bow's on the front, so I'm gonna wear it this way. That one's kind of different. And I'm not, see that tag? I should take it off, I guess. I like the little flip. It reminds me of the 40s, And so you can just wear it like that. You can put your hair back and pull it down again in the back. But don't wear them up like this. I was taught that's like a Pollyanna look and not what you want. I know some of the girls are wearing it that way today, and maybe image isn't what it was back in the 1980s. But I kind of like it down this way. Yeah, I'm going to cut that tag off. It's in the way. So I like it this way. I like the little flap. And, you can do different things with it. You can recognize some of those 1940 looks, 1920 looks. They're cute. So I like this. And I'll show you a little secret with one of my other hats. But you can always enhance this with a band of some kind. Like if you've got a scarf or something, you can put that around it to color coordinate with whatever you're wearing. Kind of cute. I like that. So that's that one. Hair is going by the wayside. Here's another little different one that you can wear different ways. What does this remind me of? There's a movie with a gal with a hat similar to this. I forget what it was. Maybe one of you guys know and you can put it below. So this is one of my hats, and you can also do this with it, right? Make sure you pull it down and back, and it kind of keeps the sun off of your face, or you can pull it down all the way, and it's kind of a little bucket hat. So these are some hats, I'm not quite through. These are some hats that I found that don't look bad on me. And you can always put them off to the side, but I feel a little uncomfortable doing that. So that's how I wear it. So that's another hat idea. And we went from small to medium to big. And I'll fluff my hair later. So this is big. Now we're talking Kentucky Derby, right? Are we ready to go, ladies? Just like that. Who would change a thing? You can do it that way. But I kind of like it. This one's a little big on me, but hey, as long as there's not a big windstorm, it's going to work. Right? This is a nice Kentucky Derby hat last year. This is what I wore last year when I watched it on TV. I wore this hat. My dream is to go to the Kentucky Derby, but circumstances seem to have prevented me from getting there for a while, for forever. But maybe one of these days I'll get there. Now, last year, when I was getting over COVID, I was losing my hair. desperately. It wouldn't grow. It was really short and it was really thin and like, you know, there just wasn't much there. It really was, looked like a scarecrow, you know, with a straw. So my daughter got me a hat. She got one for her too. And she got it from a website that sells wigs. And so this is the hat. Hold on. Okay, again, you have to pull it down over your ears. And there's the look. And I had to tuck my hair totally up inside because otherwise it looked really strawy. And you can do different things with your hair. You can, you know, have it out part way if you want. But the other thing I want to show you that I did, I was going to a ladies' luncheon and I had to wear a hat. And again, I'm uncomfortable with hats and you saw my choices and I just didn't want to go in with a huge statement with that big one. And so I wore this and I have this scarf, pink, lacy, right up my alley, right? So I took this scarf out and I did this before I put it on, so hopefully I can do this so it makes sense for you. Look how I changed the look of that hat, right? You can put them in the back. You put one in the back. Isn't that cute? I think this is my favorite. I love this hat. I could just sit here and be comfortable in this one. Which hat did you like best? Let me take this off and show you what I do with my hair, which is really fun thanks to having hair again and having it being curly. There you go. Ha! Isn't that awesome? I love my hair. So, which hat did you like best? What hat that I had on of the ones I chose, where would you wear some of those? If you're a hat person, I need ideas. I need tips. So let me know what your favorites are, what ones you didn't like, where you would wear them. And if you like the horses, if you watch the Kentucky Derby, if you do anything special for it, do you make mint juleps or anything? That would be really fun. I've never done that. Just share with me, okay? All right, that's all I have for today. I just wanted to do some fun stuff and I just am getting used to my hats. So thanks for letting me share and I look forward to hearing what you have to say about your hats, my hats, and the ponies. All right, have an awesome day and remember, if nobody else tells you today, remember, I love you. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.